Hi everyone, welcome back to Fernbus. Merry Christmas to one and all, and a very happy new year. Yeah, we're back on Fernbus for a number of reasons. First off, there's been a lot of development in this game. Lots of patches being deployed and lots of features being added to the game. So if you remember back when we first looked at it, the base game was very bare bones and very buggy, and it needed a lot of polishing. If you remember, the AI was atrocious. The traffic used to just lock up for no apparent reason. It was a bit of a mess. But you know, the actual modelling of the truck, sorry, the modelling of the bus and how she drove and all the other little bits and pieces showed a lot of promise. So we're back and we're going to check out and see how she's progressed in that time we've been away. First of all, obviously, let's just pay note to the livery on this bus. It's absolutely glorious. This is done by Alexander Bugvaro, I think is how you pronounce it. You'll find it on the Steam workshop page, and it's obviously just the Christmas livery for the man coach, which is gorgeous. We've got Merry Christmas, we've got the baubles, we've got the silhouettes of the little village and the pine forests with all the snowflakes coming down. On the back we've got the ribbon going round with a couple of bells. Merry Christmas on the back, and over here we've got another pine forest, or you can maybe just about make it out. It's a bit dark. There is Santa Claus on his sleigh with his reindeer, silhouetted similar to where the village was on the other side. And Happy New Year. Absolutely beautiful. We'll probably see it better once we get into the bus stops because they're fully lit. Speaking of which, we'd better get going. Let's just log in. Depending on what our network connection's like, we may be a bit poor. Here we go. So this is what we are looking to do today. It's 12 minutes to 8 in the evening, and we are due to pick up our first at 2 minutes past 8. So we've got 14 minutes. Going to go obviously to the bus station in Bonn, pick up 10 people, take them to Cologne, drop them off. Very simple. I don't want to get it too complicated at this stage because you know, you can do multiple pickups, you can do, requiring multiple journeys where you require rest breaks and that kind of thing, which is really good, actually. I'll talk about it, but, if you want to get some of those things, you've got to do quite a long video. You're talking about maybe an hour and a half, and I just don't have the time for that at the moment. So, we're going to do a nice short trip just to check on the basics. So, electric's on, ignition. Fire up. Let's get that door closed. It's getting a bit chilly. Nice. Right, let's go for our thing. Fanfare, yes. Wi-Fi on, kitchen clearance on, restroom on, reading lights, passenger monitor, air conditioning. Let's whack that up to 22. I found is a nice medium which everyone seems to be okay with. And we'll put the heated windows on and heated mirrors and the destination board. Good. Right, let's stick some headlights on. Clunker in gear. Handbrake off. We're rolling. So first off, the AI do seem to be jammed outside our home base. There are a set of traffic lights here, so it's not really too much of an indication. There's all sorts of log jams going back there. Lights going green, so we're just going to try and sneak out with these guys. Ooh. We can actually go straight over in this lane, so if we just pull short of this this taxi, this is a straight over lane as well, so we can clear the junction. Lovely. So first up, you'll notice Track IR's working. Yep, it's they've implemented Track IR. Hang on a minute. Okay, so there's a slight problem here. So the right-hand lane is straight ahead and turn right. This lane is straight ahead. For some reason, they went and we didn't, and we're going. That makes no sense. Okay, what they've done there, they've used the default light set from one where you can also turn right, like similar to this one. So in this one we can turn right, you can see from the arrows at the top, so we're in the wrong lane now, and that's why they are separate to go green. So they just used the default light setup for that, and yeah, didn't realise the boards were wrong. Okay, but so what we're going to do? We're going to go right on this. Oh, no, we're going to go straight over. Yeah, sod it. There's nothing coming. We should be okay. You wait there, matey boy. Good man. Good man. Right, we were in the wrong lane, but you know, it's one of those things. So track IR is working. It's not helping my driving, and it makes a huge difference. Being able to just move your head and look where you're going. Have these two had a bit of a prang? Or is he just trying to get round? You will notice that the traffic will try and nip round into a different lane if it can. And now he's just holding the traffic up. The AI is not perfect by any means, but I've been playing it for a couple of days now, and it is a marked improvement on where it was. Generally, it flows quite nicely. I did sit at a roundabout once, out of the bus, parked the bus up, sat on the roundabout and just watched the traffic, and it actually flowed quite nicely. So it is definitely a huge step forward. See that car just nipped forward, and this one here is now just gone into that lane as well. So that's freed it all up nicely. Roundabouts are a bit of a handicap for the AI. It does still get very much stuck up and caught up on roundabouts. It doesn't quite process it correctly. It doesn't give way to the right exclusively, so there are a few prangs. You will get cars going into the side of your bus, so just be aware of that. Roundabouts are still a bit of a death zone. Pretty similar to how it was with Euro Truck Simulator 2, if you remember. They've done numerous patches on the AI, and the AI in Euro Truck Simulator 2 is several years old now, isn't it? As in, it's been developed for several years. So you'd expect it to be far in advance of this one. But they've definitely made a huge improvement. Oh, we got a FlixBus over there, look at that. Not in our beautiful livery. Alright, let's just spin in here and pick up these lovely people. So we are early, which is nice. Let's just pop this in neutral. Handbrake on. Doors open. And out we go. Hello everyone! Oh, it's pitch black out here. We need some lights really at the bus stop, don't we? It's not the best. Right, they put their bags in. We'll express check these people in.
Servus, fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Sehr freundlich.
Yeah. Hello, love.
Ciao.
I know it's dark, but... Oh, sir, I beg your pardon.
Ciao, das auf geht's.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Servus, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Ciao.
It's very dark in this bus stop. Most bus stops are lit quite well, but this one is very dark. No lights.
Hi, das Ticket. Bitte schön. Ich glaube, Sie fahren doch nicht in meine Richtung.
Okay, those two aren't coming. Are you coming with us, my love?
Danke.
Yes, she is. Okay, so you're not coming, and you're not coming. Oh my goodness, the light. The bloom is so bright. Right, on we go. There is a reason why I've chosen to do a night run. Because just look at the wet reflections on the floor. They are absolutely gorgeous. As I say, I've been driving this for a couple of days now. And what we're going to do is just going to skip this forward to 1 minute past 8. Boom, so it's 1 minute to go, so we can just sit here. We'll set the announcement going. So there's the other bus you can drive. That's the twin rear Exile bus, which is quite nice. I've been driving a lot of that. It's a very nice bus, very similar. But yeah, we've got to wait here for a minute, which is typical because you can guarantee when the clock ticks over, the lights go red every time. Every time, I tell you. But yeah, I've been driving this for several days now, and dynamic weather at night, this time of year in December, obviously, this game mainly depicts everything with snow at this time of year. So you get this lovely kind of salted, snowy road where you can see all the slush and the water, and the reflections are just absolutely gorgeous. Just as we drive through town, just keep an eye on them. Even when we go past the no entry signs. The reflections are just absolutely beautiful. Right, it's 2 minutes past, so we can start the ride. Plunker in gear. And pull out. So we are going to do a right here. Oh, and the lights have just gone green. Oh my goodness. Mercy be. Who'd have thunk it? You see the no entry reflections. It's lovely. Absolutely gorgeous, the reflections. That's what I want to show off. That's really impressed me. Some of the lighting effects and some of the texturing, and it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Some of it, there's still bugs and stuff, as I say. You will see some ugly bits as well, but...
Before we set off, we would like to share
oh, it's green. Blimey.
the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory.
We must have done a sacrifice to the traffic light gods. We are... oh, that one's just gone green as well.
Throughout the entire journey.
Well, well, well. I'm in somebody's good books today.
Information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks
Right,
and beverages.
here we go. Out of Bonn we
Restroom
come.
Located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse
So
the
yeah,
internet
with
free of charge,
Bus Sim
simply log on
16,
to our
I
onboard
think we're probably
Wi-Fi
coming...
network.
we're nearing the end of that game now, I believe. I feel like we are. We've done a lot of work on there. It's a great little bus game. But obviously we're looking for a new game to play once that comes to an end. Now, if Fernbus is able to deliver some entertainment, then we might be doing some Fernbus. This is mainly a kind of a test run through here.
For more information, simply
And
visit
see how we go. But also there is
FlixBus
some obviously
or get in touch
OMSI
with
2,
us
which I
on
know a lot of
Facebook.
people would like to see, so we're
Of
going to learn a bit
course,
of that
we're
as well. But we
always
could probably
striving
rotate
to
them
improve our service.
different weeks
Please use the
if it's up to
questionnaire
it.
we
So
send you by
that's what I'm
email
thinking, and that's why we're currently
about your journey.
having a little
You
looks
can
here.
also
But
use
yeah,
this to
so
share
far
your
so good.
suggestions,
As I said, I've been driving it the last couple of days,
We are always
and I
ready
have
to
been
assist.
reasonably impressed.
And
Okay, we can
now,
go up to 80
we can
here.
finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey.
Thank you for listening.
and
I've been
enjoy traveling
yappering on
with
for the last
FlixBus.
20 minutes. There's a petrol station. So yeah, if you go on the longer runs, you can stop for fuel. You can fill up. That's quite good fun. You also, obviously, when you're on the main roads, like the motorways and the autobahns, you do get incidents. There could be accidents. There could be road closures. There could be road works. All sorts of things, which dynamic events spawn in, which can be good. Can be really frustrating when there's only one road to the destination you want to go and they close it, and you've got to drive another 500 kilometers around. That's really frustrating. Trust me, that really is. Already you can see the twin spires of Cologne Cathedral looking gorgeous. I'm just going to keep on this eye on the speed because I'm sure that drops down pretty quick. Those of you who do have Fernbus, there are a couple of new things to look out for from the player's point of view. One obviously is track IR, which is fantastic. There's also been another improvements, plus the AI traffic. Now we're all used to seeing these cars, we've all seen the box vans, but there are now articulated lorries in here, which is quite exciting. So there's the old box van truck, but yeah, the articulated ones. You get. Oh look, this car wants to nip in there. Let's drive around him. Shouldn't have been in the wrong lane, Buzz. Oh, it's gone red. Okay. We'll sit here. We're going to indicate to go left. So yeah, there's a number of different trucks and trailer styles in game now. Also, this time of year, there is the Christmas trucks. So if you think the Coca-Cola trucks, you know, the red trucks with Coca-Cola written on them, Santa displayed on there, and the lights, all that kind of jazz, you know, a lot of them, I'm sure other parts of Europe have it as well, but in the UK we have tours. That kind of truck does tours around the UK, and obviously kids have their pictures taken with it, that kind of thing. Yeah, really, a soft drink commercial has sort of generated that, which is a bit weird when you think about it. But they've got a Christmas truck, which is basically a red truck with lit up with lights and Santa saying Merry Christmas on the side. And there's three styles of that. So you've got the normal box truck, which we all seen. There's also the European style articulated lorry with the cab over engine, and then you've got the American style, engine in front of the cab, kind of a long nose on the cab, kind of truck. So yeah, keep an eye out for those, because if you can get screenshots of all 3, you may be in with a chance of winning the next bus free of charge, free DLC. So that should be fun. Look at that, the lovely spires of the cathedral. We got a Christmas tree over there. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Da 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 da, Christmas tree. I don't actually know how that goes. We made that, don't worry. And look at the reflections again. It's just absolutely gorgeous. We've got the Christmas lights up. Lovely thing. The Christmas lights aren't in every town, only in some of the towns. I've seen Christmas lights in Cologne. I think Berlin's got Christmas lights, and another town I've been into, but majority of them don't, surprisingly. Maybe they're just not feeling very festive this year. But it is nice when the Christmas lights are on. So what have I determined in the couple of days I've been playing this? Well, as I said, the AI, although not perfect, far from it, has improved leaps and bounds. It really has. It's great. The graphical fidelity, as I say, all the reflections and stuff are drop dead gorgeous at times. Then you get some weird things where that hasn't, you know, the texture on that sign was really poor, but then if you just wait a second, it'll be really good. So it's kind of, yeah, there's a lot of optimization that needs to be done. And it's the same when you're driving on the road. So if you get like a roadworks where the lanes, you know, you actually get out like a contraflow, you got painted lines on the road, and they kind of, you're already on that piece of tarmac before they sometimes appear. So it's kind of like, yeah, they need to improve the texture loading and that kind of thing, the speed of how that does it. But no, it's not a you know, a game breaker by any means. The various malfunctions you have along the way. So if you're driving along, your Wi-Fi may stop. My toilet got backed up the other day. That was quite amusing. All the comments I got from the passengers, they weren't happy. So you got, you know, like breakdowns and that kind of thing. The one thing this game is lacking is a kind of like a company build thing, you know, management style, like Euro Truck, where you can build a company, buy buses, that kind of thing. This doesn't have it. There are levels, and you do gain extra perks like night. I think you get the nighttime routes, you get the quick login, that kind of thing, which is okay. You know, it's pretty cool. Oh, they got a big wheel over there. That's the cathedral. Whoops.
Alles verschüttet. Danke.
I think somebody bumped us in the back. Or did I just? I may have clipped. I may have clipped the track. Did I clip like a Christmas light? Oh, it's green. Why am I stopping? I don't know. We were looking up and it was all going well. I was in the middle of the lane, so it couldn't have been me going off too much, but I don't know. Anyway, slight little nick there. Looking at the beautiful Christmas lights, slightly distracted maybe. Yeah, we're going to look at the cathedral. It's up there now. I was looking at just, you know, sitting here one day, looking at the lights, and I actually spotted an aircraft in the sky flying across. Something that they don't draw attention to it, but there are details in the sky. I wonder if you can see Santa, maybe. Maybe not. It's not Christmas Eve. That's why he wouldn't be in the sky. Silly me. But yeah, no, it is definitely improved, and with the AI in a manageable condition now, and they're actually workable, it's an enjoyable game to play again. As I say, I've pumped in quite a few hours in the last couple of days, probably about 10 or 12 hours in 2 days. So, you know, I've done some serious, you know, shifts on this game recently, and really enjoying it still. Really enjoying it. So they've definitely improved it, because previously when I was playing it, while I enjoyed it, it kind of felt it was lacking in some area. It was lacking in that ability to pull you back in, to get you addicted. But now things work, and you can actually do the routes. It's actually fairly enjoyable. As I say, it does need a bit more career progression. They have talked about a bus building company, but they're looking to do that as a separate IP, I believe, which is a bit of a shame, because that would be nice to be added to this into this bus game. But hopefully, maybe some aspects of the new game will be added into it. They said it potentially could be co-developed, and some features being added to this game as well, which would be nice to see. Because yeah, it does need that little bit of progression to keep bringing you back to keep you entertained, to keep you driving on, as it were. It's one of those things that I'm at level 4 experience already, and I haven't really done that many hours on the road. So if I'm at the maximum level there is already, it's just the fact that I enjoy driving around at the moment. I guess you could say that the same for Euro Truck. You have the levels, and you do get a few skills at different levels, and obviously in Euro Truck you can unlock them. There are a lot more in Euro Truck than there are in this, and maybe that's what it needs. It needs more skills, needs more progression levels. Oh, there we go, there's a big articulated truck. There's 2 of them, in fact. You wait all day for one to turn up, then 2 turn up at the same time. Wait, isn't that a bus joke? So there you go. So we've got a Let's Go truck, the first one. Obviously the Tesco clone, and just a normal box trailers on the back. We're going to see a Christmas truck, do you reckon? We're probably not going to get that lucky. But as I say, it's not only those container trailers, there are also like fuel tanker trailers, and yeah, and they've got all different liveries on there, so it does add to the variety quite well. Yeah, look at those. There's a fuel tanker. There we go. Perfect. And there's, oh, I thought that was going to be a Christmas lorry then. All red lorry, you cheeky little devil, teasing me. Under the Christmas lights, but no. Oh, somebody's gone under the back. There's been an accident there. Somebody's gone under the back of the lorry. It happens often. As I said, especially near roundabouts. Roundabouts are the AI's downfall. They still can't quite. We'll just sit. What time we got to be in? We got 10 minutes, so we can just sit and watch this for a second, because it's going to be carnage trying to get through it. They will clear themselves eventually, but they are a little bit messy. Look, ooh. Love the Christmas lights though, and the reflections and everything. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, anyway, this is this other bus stop here. We might as well just swing in. If it's clear. It's looking good. Now everyone always used to moan when I used to come in this one, you've done it wrong, you're doing it wrong, so we'll do it right this time. Normally I used to swing straight in there, and I used to annoy people, so we're going to do it properly this time. Honestly. It's like having your mum watch over you. Sometimes when you play it, when you're doing these videos, it's like, it really is like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, mum. Yes, mum. Anyway, with track IR, we can see where we're going, so we'll just spin it in here. Beautiful reflections. There we go. People will be happy with that. Boonk. Neutral. There we go. Right, you horrible lot, get off my bus. Thank you very much. Did no one bring a bag? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, you did have bags. Oh, he's grumpy. Oh, alright, sir. It's only a joke. I thought he was going to hit me. Anyway. So there we go. One last look at the livery. Can we get some light on this side so we can have a look at this side? No. Typical. You can put... Oh, no. Okay, we can't. Let's look at this. Ticket centre, bus lines. Go to London, Dublin, Madrid, Paris. Oh, Cardiff's not on there, though. Oh, that's a shame. So I'm just going to have a quick look at this traffic, see how this is getting on. He's gone into the back. See? That box truck had gone into the back of that tanker, but the tanker was able to continue, which is quite good. It does sort itself out, as I said, eventually. It just gets caught up a little bit on roundabouts. Yeah. But anyway, that was a little update on how Fernbus is progressing, and I have to say, I quite like it. It's doing much better than it was. It's there's a game there now. Actually, there is a game. Before it just felt a little bit like we're just doing something for the sake of doing it, but it is actually now a very enjoyable experience. That is quite a nice view. The reflections on the road. I mean, that is just breathtaking, isn't it? Oh, there's a Esso style fuel tanker. Wouldn't it be nice now if a Christmas lorry came along? But you know, there's not going to be a Christmas lorry now. You can guarantee it. So all there is to do is to wish you all another Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I hope you have a lovely time with your friends and family, and join me back later for more fun after Christmas and in the new year. So take care, have a good one, I'll see you very soon.